Hello and welcome to Chemistry Made Simple. My name is Eli and I'm a graduate student in analytical chemistry at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. My goal for this video is to be a really informal introduction to this channel in terms of what you can expect for types of content, what the motivation is behind starting this, and who I am as a person. So starting out with the types of content that you can expect, you're basically going to have three different types of videos on this channel. The first one is going to be videos that are tutorials on different topics in analytical chemistry. I'll be talking a lot about liquid chromatography and mass spectrometry. The second type that you're going to have are applications-based videos, how you can apply analytical methodologies for different types of testing. And the third would be kind of a history, general society version of analytical chemistry. So I'd like to talk a little bit about chemical history and why some of the tests that we have are important, some of the founding fathers of this field. But I'd also like to make sure that I give some context as to why it's important talking about different tests like tests for doping and cycling, food and drug quality testing, all that sort of stuff. In terms of the motivation behind starting this, I find that people that I talk to in the street generally shut down right away when they hear about analytical chemistry because they kind of have this mental block that they think it's going to be too hard for them to understand. I don't believe that's the case. I think that at its core, analytical chemistry is very simple, and explaining these concepts can be a really nice way to help relate people to the testing that goes on and show them this new area of research that is actually very multidisciplinary and can help them understand a lot more about the research process. Additionally, I see that some of the chemists who are not of the analytical persuasion don't tend to understand the instruments that they use very well, and giving a little bit deeper understanding of that can be a really good thing for them as well. Finally, I think that the students that I teach could benefit from some of these videos, giving basic lessons and tutorials about the types of techniques that we use in analytical chemistry on a daily basis. The last piece that I want to share with you is my motivation for doing this, as well as who I am. So I am a graduate student, as I said before. In my undergraduate research, I attended a small college called Gustavus Adolphus, and I did fundamental research in liquid chromatography and multidimensional separations. Now that I'm at UW-Madison, I work primarily on high-resolution mass spectrometry. You might be able to hear behind me, I have there's a room connected to our 12 Tesla Fourier transform ion cyclotron resonance mass spectrometer. And so the vacuum pumps tend to make a little bit of noise, which is why I'm in this back room here. So with the research background that I have, I think that laying things out in a really very approachable way is definitely possible. And I'll talk to you about some of these concepts. However, I don't know what this whole YouTube journey is going to look like. I'd like this to be a channel that can provide some utility to people other than just myself, but I don't really know yet. So if you're interested in some of the concepts that I have laid out, please stick around. You can expect a video about every 2 weeks or so, perhaps more frequently once things kind of get up to speed. Thanks, have a great day, and continue to think chemically.